Really good. The shows have been crazy. First time headlining any tour or anything, so it's definitely different. And it's really fun. I mean, there's been a lot of energy, and every show has been sold out so far, so it's been a blast. It feels awesome. Like I said, never headlined before, so it's a very different thing, and I'm really flattered to be able to headline something for I guess like a company like Glamour Kills. It's really awesome. Yeah, I mean it's insane, really. A lot more than any other Ready Set show before. I have been, we've been putting together more just crazy stuff live than we ever had in the past. There's a ton more just elements to the show. There's more instruments. There's a lot longer set. We play a lot of new songs, or we play one new song, actually, a new single. We play a bunch of old songs, and it's just pretty much like every other Ready Set show times 20, basically. So it's fun. Yes, there's actually fun. There's actually a few. There's some really cool stuff, especially near the end of the set. It gets pretty gnarly. So whoever sticks around will get the cool stuff. One time I remember playing here. We played actually in the little upstairs area here, and that was actually, I think that was the first time that I headlined any show ever. So it's pretty awesome going from that to the bigger, cooler room or whatever. But I guess the most memorable Michigan show experience is probably we played at the Mixtape Cafe. This trailer's really close, in Grand Rapids, and my guitar player at the time was playing, and I think the stage might have been slippery, and he just like tripped super hard. Like he fell straight back on his back in the middle of the song. It's pretty awesome. The whole Midwest kind of has like a really similar vibe throughout it. Like it's weird, different areas of the country all have this like different kind of mindset, but a lot of times as you go up north, I've found that I don't know, the shows kind of get better and better. So I definitely do like playing Michigan a lot. We've had some really awesome shows here, but like, yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends on the area. It depends on the city. It depends on the night, and like I guess just the mood. I guess just if the vibe's right, any show can be amazing. So I'm hoping that tonight is one of those awesome Michigan shows. Yeah, there's a new song, new single comes out really soon. It's called Young Forever, and we will be playing that tonight. Awesome. There's definitely elements of the older stuff in it, but I think my thing is I was always trying to progress and always try to add new styles and elements to the song. So the new song is a lot more, it's like dancey, it's a lot more club, just kind of like, I don't know, really, really upbeat, a little bit darker sounding. So that, and then some of the other stuff is a lot more in the vein of like the rest of the songs on the album, and I don't know, I just kind of want to make sure that all my songs kind of sound different. There's nothing that's just like a duplicate of the last song. Like, I'm really excited that the second single is as different as it is from Love Like Whoa, because I don't want to be the artist that puts out, you know, like the same song over and over trying to get like a successful single or something. I want to make sure that I'm always keeping it interesting and expanding the fan base and yeah, just keeping it cool. Yeah, we're actually gonna do some cool things with all the new songs. I did like 20 something new songs, I think, so we're gonna do some cool re-release sort of things, where we add some songs here, probably do another EP in the summer, maybe, hopefully. I mean, the hope is to do even another album before the year's over, so this is gonna be a lot busier year for releasing new music than last year was. So it's going to be basically everything that happened last year multiplied by 10. I'm really doing this multiplied thing in this interview. I think I've said that like twice already. I'm really into multiplication tables, as you can tell. Let's see, what am I currently listening to? I've been listening to a lot of one of the bands who's about to be on this tour in like a week, You Mean Everyone We Know. The new album is super good, so definitely listen to that. I've been listening to a bunch of a dude named Skrillex, some like cool electronic dubstep kind of stuff. and a lot of that, a lot of weird, basically like all electronic kind of stuff I've been into, like that, like deadmau5, like a bunch of other stuff. So it's really random, but I get in like little phases where I'll listen to the same thing only for like 2 weeks. So that's been my past 2 weeks. Fans don't know that. Oh man, what is it? I think I have a hard time keeping most things private. I think things are pretty much. My phone goes off a lot. I think things are pretty much out there in the open with things like Twitter and whatnot. But I don't think that fans know. I'm trying to think of something like interesting. Fans, I think most of them know what I'm afraid of. I think most of them know what I like. Fans probably don't know that. Yeah, I think they know. Yeah, there's no secrets anymore. Kind of shy. Very happy, and easily interpreted as something that I'm not. I mean, that's a lot more than 3 words, but those are 3. Usually anything I do ends up being music related. Like if we're on tour, I'm basically out doing radio kind of stuff and press things a lot of the time during the day, and then the shows at night. So the time in between, I'm usually kind of just hanging out and doing whatever, just like, you know, do typical things like sit on the internet or just watch TV or something. I try to relax. I have a really hard time relaxing and not doing things. Like I kind of don't like to sit still and like take a breath. So I do that when I'm on tour. When I'm home, I end up writing anyway, getting stuff ready for the next tour. Always kind of thinking ahead. I try to run a lot and stay like really active and not just like sit around and be like writing songs all day. So yeah, that's really it. Like everything I do ends up being pretty much music involved. I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. I've been doing what I've been doing for like 3 or 4 years or something, and there's never really stupid phone. I've never really like changed it, and I'm obviously not trying to like model myself after anyone else, so I really don't care at all. I admire any artist who has been able to keep up with the constant changes in music and stand the test of time, basically. So pretty much anything that's lasted more than like, if a band lasts more than like 10 years, that's awesome. Like, and I definitely respect anyone who can like cross over from one kind of like world to the next world, I guess, in terms of like genre and everything. And I like the kind of bands who just don't get stuck in one sort of like style, like the ones who just aren't afraid to like do exactly what they want despite like being in a certain niche or whatever. So I don't know if there's not really any specific bands I can think of off the top of my head. There's like a ton, but if you fit those categories, I look up to you. Like I said, a bunch of new songs. After this tour is done, I'm gonna go over to Europe for a little bit for some like promo kind of stuff, and then all Warped Tour will be on, and then I don't know, after that it'll be probably more touring all through the fall, all through winter. So I'll be really busy. I'll probably be everywhere. Hopefully get to go overseas more this year, and yeah, just have a good time.